All right, y'all. So I'm coming back. I'm doing a video. Feeling a little better. I think something's going on with my washing machine, but we'll stop if we have to. Not that you needed to know that, so I'm gonna cut that all out. All right. So hey, let's talk. I have gotten through some samples, and I really, really need to work on this because I'm really trying to use more samples. Uh, um, because it's like you get these samples and then they just linger and they linger, and I'm not the only one. So if you have an issue with your samples, let me know. So I'm really gonna I'm trying to get better. Hey, I'm doing better than I normally do. So I had goals like, get use 30 and try to sample at least almost one a day. That ain't happened. I'm just trying to say, I'm trying to get some every month and say, okay, we're gonna sample these. So here we go with this batch of samples. And was I don't know, this just took forever. Let's just go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to be talking about Uniquee luxury. I was gifted this fabulous sample set of theirs, so I'm going to open it up so you can see it. They're a little off. Let me fix it because it looks terrible right now. Stuff gets shifted. You know how it is. So I want y'all to see how it looks. Like in its glory, darlings. Hold on. Okay, so just ignore the fact they ain't all in place. But this is the way it comes. So this is a discovery set from Uniquee Luxury. And what I love about it, which makes so much sense, is that they give you this fabulous little envelope, and it has note cards. It has all the perfume notes from everything that's inside the discovery set. So you ain't got to try to figure it out. You ain't got to look it up. They actually thought that through and said, let's just tell them what it is, which I appreciate. Now, let me tell you about Uniquee Luxury. So let's just remember this. Not every Middle Eastern brand is inexpensive. Let's just get that notion out of our head. Okay, so this is a Turkish American niche fragrance house that was founded in 2017. It says it is the first and only Izmir-based niche perfume brand. I don't know what that means. So it's located, but the headquarters is in California. So even though it's Turkish, it is located in the USA. So they are a niche brand. And let me tell you something. Their prices are niche. Well, no, their prices are luxury, because niche ain't necessarily got to be expensive. I wish everybody get that out their fucking heads. But this is definitely luxury. Their bottles are 100 ml. They go from anywhere from, let me see how much they're saying is the least expensive one, is about $239 retail, as I'm seeing is the lowest. Now the discovery set is $89. But yeah, okay, no, $219 is the least expensive, up to about $339 I'm seeing. So yeah, so about from the low 200s to the, what's the highest one I saw so far, to the high 300s. Because they have one that's $379, but these are 100 mils, so at least it's not Tom Ford trying to get $295 for a damn 50 mil. And some of these other ones like the Harmonize and lost they damn mind too. So anyway, that is Uniquee Luxury. I received a sample of Aphrodisiac's Touch before this. So I actually do have a full bottle. Now, well, now I got a full bottle of Aphrodisiac's Touch. And I'll tell you about it right now when I go through these. But let me go through these. Okay. And don't you worry, Louise did not pay full price, because we know that that's not in my ministry to pay full price. I done just lost some, y'all. Hey, I'm just trying to get it back together. You know, I'm just trying to get it back together. Bear with me. All right, so let's keep going. So let's get started on them. Let me see the first one I did, which is Kute. Is that the first one? I think so. Why did I miss pages in my little perfume journal? I did miss some. Okay, let me go back. Let me go to the first page then. Because I knew it wasn't crazy. This is the first one. Okay, so here's the first one I did. And let me get that out for you so you can see the name. Oh, these are a little difficult to get out. All right, so this discovery set is 12. I think they have one that's 14 now because they have added on a couple of fragrances. So I think the new one has all of them, just so you know. But let's start off with this one. This is Harmonize. I guess that's how you say it. Okay, so here's my notes on it. So let me tell you the notes and then I'll tell you what I think. So the notes on this is marine lemon grapefruit. And it says Harmonize means Mediterranean Sea. Heart notes are lavender, thyme, apple, pineapple, myrtle, white florals, patchouli, cedarwood, sandalwood, amber, leather, musk, and vanilla. And I like the way they do this because I think they're like trying to let you know, they put in red the more, you know, the notes that are the most prominent, you know, which, hold on for a second. Okay, so listen to those notes. So what this gives off is kind of a watery pineapple. So what I said about it was that it's an aromatic and it's herbal and green. And it's got that pineapple, that masculine pineapple vibe. If you get what I'm saying, like think Lamar. I know everybody be like, oh, Lamar. But Lamar leans a little too masculine for me. So it reminds me of that. So is it groundbreaking? No. It just smells like that vibe, you know. I think it would smell good on a man. Is it worth purchasing at retail? Absolutely not. Because you could find this kind of scent profile a lot of places. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's not that it's not a good fragrance. It's just not something that you're going to go, oh yeah. You know, like Ani from Nishane. Ani is like Ani, you know. People love Oolong Cha. This is like, oh, Harmonize. All right, so the next one we're doing is So Scientific. Now, the notes for So Scientific are osmanthus, grapefruit, orange blossom, cherry, pink pepper, jasmine, plum, peach, strawberry, cedarwood, amber, musk, vanilla. So that's what it says. It's got a lot going on. Oh my goodness. So what I wrote down about it was that it was a peachy, apricot-y, musky, and it was beautiful. And as it dries down, you do get a hint of strawberry, but then it's just really a musky, fruity vibe, especially on the apricot-y, peachy side. Do I want it? Yes, I do. I might be putting this on my wish list. And what I'll say about it is that at the price, because I've seen where you can get it at a decent price, because I'm not going to pay retail. Y'all know that. So it has to be at a price point that I can see myself paying. And I think I've seen it recently in the gray market. So gray market, yes. And I always, you know, let's just be honest. Usually I'm all about the gray market pricing. Next up is Harmonize Senses. All right, Harmonize Senses is freesia, peony, white florals, pink pepper, lily of the valley, lotus, plum blossom, rosemary, geranium, magnolia, white musk. I said it has some spicy vibes, almost oody, but it becomes more floral and pretty and musky. So I actually like this one. I'm putting it on my list if I can get it at a really good price. But yeah, I like Harmonize Senses because it was like this kind of spicy vibe in the beginning, kind of woody, kind of oody. But then as it dried down, it did become this floral, musky beauty. So I just really did like it. So yeah, so that's that's where, so that's Harmonized Senses to me. So yes, it's me, but y'all know let's just be honest. I like, that, that's my vibe. Let's just be honest. That's who I am. Oh, there it is. Okay, so the next one I tried was Hidden Accords. So Hidden Accords, the notes are pink pepper, orange blossom, pear, coffee, jasmine, vanilla, patchouli, cedarwood. I didn't even write notes on it because I knew what I thought about it once I smelled it. This vibes like black opium. It's not black opium, but you know that kind of coffee, little floral vibe. It's sort of like my ylang ylang espresso, similar to that, that kind of vibe. So even though I think it's nice, I don't think it's worth the money. Yeah, because I think it's a pretty fragrance. I just don't think that it's worth the money but let me make sure, because it's been a minute, so maybe I'm gonna have a different thought about it once I do this for y'all. So let's spray it one good time. So these are 2 mils. And I sprayed enough. I put them on skin. And I always put them on skin because, we got to make sure. That's how, sampling on paper don't mean a damn thing. So, let's see. Yeah, it's like a pretty vibe. You get a little coffee in it. You get that little coffee vibe. But you get the floral. So, it's a floral coffee vibe. Nice. But is it worth calling it a luxury, Uniquee luxury? No. No. Now, let me put it this way. If you are that person who wants to say, who finds this intriguing, and you about having them expensive bottles, go on and get it at full price. Because, some of y'all like to buy full price. Because it makes you feel good about your life choices. And I ain't mad at you for your life choices. It just ain't mad. Next up is Istanbul. And this one is citrus, medica, cilantro, lemon tea, grape, neroli, jasmine, pink pepper, geranium, woody musk, vanilla, and toffee. So my notes, my handy dandy notes, says it's like a sweet orange blossom. It's real sweet and sticky. So it's giving off this, because what they say is the biggest accords in this one is the grape, the neroli, and the toffee. And that's what you get. You get this kind of grapey, orange blossomy, neroli-ish vibe with a syrupy sweetness. So it's super sweet and sticky, kind of orange blossomy vibe from that neroli and grape. And how grape can be in a fragrance, so it's kind of got that grapiness to it. So this is not my style. I could see somebody liking it, but it's just not my style. If you like those kind of syrupy, sweet vibes, go on and get it. You'll like it. It's actually kind of cute. So you get that. So that's Istanbul. Then next up was Beryl. So next up is Beryl. All right, now Beryl has notes of mandarin, lemon, pink pepper, cardamom, coriander, thyme, nutmeg, cinnamon, rose, jasmine, patchouli, vetiver, amber, and musk. Let me see what I said about this one. Way too masculine. It's herbally citrus. It is good, but not at the price point. That's what I thought. So that's what I'm saying. It's good, but it's just not at this price point. It's just way too masculine for me. It's got that herbally citrus vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like you smell a lot of men's fragrances. Smell like, that herbally citrus. It's a scent that I associate with men's fragrances. So I don't know if everybody gets it, but it's like, oh, okay. And on some men, it be stinking. Some men, they need to really try something other than this scent profile, because this is to me, it's like that classic men's scent profile. So next up, let's talk about the next ones, is Kute. All right, Kute. Let me show y'all that one. Kute. I guess that's how you say it. All right, Kute is bergamot, lemon, whiskey, Davana, Nagramatha, agarwood, caramel, sandalwood, tobacco, amber, and vanilla. Trying to see if my grandson waking up. It's the middle of the night. You know he just showed up on me. Okay. It starts out dry and woody, gets boozy and spicy on you, and it's got a thick sweetness to it, which would make sense based on the notes to it, right? It's got that vanilla, it's got caramel, so it's got a thick sweetness to it. And let me say this, I didn't read the notes before I tried them on. I just need to say that too. I just kind of tried them on dry and then went back and looked at the notes. So it does start out dry and woody, and then it gets the salt, the boozy spiciness. However, as I wore it, for some reason, it got that Tom Ford baby aspirin undertone to me. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It's like in Black Orchid. That's why I don't like Black Orchid. Black Orchid has this baby aspirin undertone to me. And that's what I got in this one. So even though, so you might love it. Because you know, so if you like, if that doesn't bother you in the Black Orchid or Noir Extreme, you know, that baby aspirin that Tom Ford is known for, to me. That's a lot of his stuff has that baby aspirin to me. But if you don't mind that, and it's not something that bothers you, like it bothers me, this is a nice fragrance. It's woody, it's boozy, it's spicy. At the right price, it's awesome. Next up is Izmir. All right, the notes for Izmir are... Izmir is also the name for Smyrna. Oh, so that's what it is. Izmir is Smyrna in Turkey. So now we know what Izmir meant. Okay, good. Okay, bergamot, lemon, mandarin, pineapple, rose, iris, clove, tonka bean, vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, oak moss, musk cocktail. Oh, okay, aren't we fancy? And this is fruity with soapiness, and it's got a clean muskiness to it, that musk cocktail. I actually like Izmir. I don't necessarily know if I want it, but I think it's a really, really cute fragrance. Like I said, it's got this fruitiness with a soapiness to it, and then as it dries, you get this clean muskiness. So if you like that kind of vibe, that's what I'm saying. It was nice. It was nice. Dang, did I actually go through all this? Yeah, I did. Okay. Did I put notes for all of these though? That's the question. I don't think I put notes for everything. I did not. Oh my God. So let's go off of things. Hold on. Let me go. Okay. So I thought I did. Hold on. Okay. Next up is cheap Toscano. All right. So this is green leaves, violet, thyme, lavender, saffron, clove, cinnamon, black tea. They got a lot of notes. Okay. Smoky leather, styrax, cedarwood, patchouli, ambergris, animalic amber, woody musk, olibanum, sweet vanilla. That's all the stuff in there. So what I said about this is it's leathery and tough, heavy on the leather. It's giving bad boy, bad girl vibes. So it's like a spicy leather, and it's not for me. I like it. It does give off like bad girl, bad boy vibes, but I don't know if I said I didn't like it for me. Like on me, it wasn't hitting right. It just wasn't. So yeah, that one's there. All right. Then we have Wood and Mood. So let me see what the notes are for that. Orange, lemon, lemon tea, saffron, clove, rose, muguet, lily, sandalwood, guaiac wood, oud, ambergris, sweet amber. Why sometimes they put oud and sometimes they put, what's the other name for it? Y'all know. I was just reading it. I'm like, why can't you just put oud all the time? Okay. Ambergris, sweet amber, vanilla, oud, sandalwood, animalic, musk. Hold on for just 1 second. Okay, I had to re-smell it because I forgot. It is a citrusy rose. Oud, you can tell because it does tell you the lemon tea, the rose, and the oud are the most prominent, and they are. So you get this kind of lemon tea rose oud, which is quite nice. It gives it a brightness, so it's like a citrusy rose, as opposed to, you know, a lot of rose ouds, which I ain't complaining about, are very deep. You know, this uplifts it a little more. And as it dries down, I remember it's very floral. So it's like a floral oud, which is quite beautiful. And as it dries down, you do get a little more sweetness, but it's musky and woody. So it stays true to the oud, but then it gets a little musky and sweet. Not too sweet though. I really do like this. I don't necessarily want it for my collection, but I could definitely see somebody liking it and wanting it, because like if you like oud, or if this would be a really good entry oud, I would think, because it's not too heavy a oud, but the oud is prominent, so you will get, okay, I'm wearing a oud, but it'll give you just enough of a balance with that citrus and rose that it'll make it quite delightful to wear. So that is Wood Mood. Now here's Aphrodisiac Touch. Let me just go through this one. This is this one. It is bergamot, muguet, lilac, clove, cinnamon, cardamom, rose, geranium, orris, cedarwood, patchouli, sandalwood, woody musk, animalic, amber, sweet vanilla. This is a spicy, ambery vibe. It's spicy, got florals in it. It's amber. I smelled it. I had to get it. I was able to get it at a good price, so I purchased it. But yeah, it's definitely got the prominent floral in the beginning is lilac. So you have to like lilac. I love lilac. But what you really get is the clove and the cinnamon and the cardamom. So it's spicy. It's got that spicy mix, which I do love those notes. So you gotta like that kind of vibe. And then it's got these florals, but the florals are very well blended and work really well with the spices. And then as it dries down, you get that vanilla and you get a little musk. So it's ambery and musky. I really enjoyed it. Had to get it, so I had it for the fall. It was, if you know, it was already in my fall fragrances that I'm excited to wear. So this is Aphrodisiac Touch. The last one I'm going to talk about is Chocolate Makes Me Happy. All right, Chocolate Makes Me Happy is dark chocolate cacao, grapefruit, mandarin, lavender, ginger, cinnamon, ladamon, olibanum, benzoin, vetiver, sandalwood, caramel, coffee, musk, amber. Let me tell y'all, this is a good chocolate. It's got a nice chocolate to it, and it's not too much. You definitely get the coffee, so it's like a chocolate coffee drink. Sweet, you know, that caramel, it really does. It's a really nice one. And you get those spices, so you get, it's like a spicy chocolatey coffee. I mean, this could be a good drink. Now for me personally, I don't want it, because even though it's really pretty, me and chocolates don't get along too well. And I did have it was like, okay, so like I'm learning like it takes me, it's a little bit for me to wear chocolate, and a lot of times I can only wear it for a short period of time before I'm ready to get rid of it. And so even though it was beautiful and I could see people wanting it, if you find this at a good price and you like chocolate fragrances and you like that chocolate coffee, because it's caramely, it's chocolate, it's spicy, it's really good. It's just not something that I can wear. So that's the last one. So that is it for the Uniquee luxury collection. This will be going in my sample sale. Just a heads up. The reason, like I said, this is a nice brand. Just like any other brand, some are going to be good. Some think are worth the money. Some ain't going to be worth the money to me. Some might be worth the money to you. It's all about your budget, what you're looking for. And, you know, as I say, don't let us gaslight you. And don't let us make you think you just got to have something. But, you know, if you really want to try things like this, sample them, honey. Get these sample sets. But you know what, real talk, and I think sometimes that's what makes sense, not buy samples, and I'm just saying this out loud, is that you start buying samples, you be like, damn, I spent a lot on samples, now I still want to buy the bottles. Shit. I think that's how, but you know, for some of us, we've already said blind buying is like a high. It's like chasing a high. We like it. All right, y'all. So that is it for Uniquee luxury brand. If you've tried them, let me know. All right, Host Squad, I am out. Be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.